And just like that, we're live again. Uncle Bocal, Alexa, stop. In the freaking building. What's good, y'all? I don't know how I like this new light, man. It's just annoying. Clean the lens off, even though it's not dirty. I don't know why. It seems like it might. How am I looking, folks? If you are watching the replay, smash that thumbs up, man. Give me a like, mate. I gotta fix this. Let me see what I can do different with this light. I can put it up higher, put it back further, maybe. It's annoying. It is so friggin'. It's so annoying. I don't know. Fire Hub. If you haven't done so already, check out firehub.me where you can check in hot sauces, spicy food, whatever you're eating that's spicy, check it in there. What's good, Noah? I'm just chilling, and I got something really special right here. I have an unreleased new sauce from Bull City Pepper Company. You guys have seen me review some of their other sauces before. They are just an amazing company out of Durham, North Carolina. Really good folks. Seek the Heat. What's good? I got a special treat here. So, was it last week? I ordered some sauce from Bull City, and I got some of my favorites. I think I got 3 bottles of Verde, and they threw in a Golden Hurricane, and I got the Rambunctious Red, which is a table sauce, and it's mild. I'll probably give that to Eliza. But they also threw in this. I didn't know what it was, so I sent Alec a message, and I said, "Hey, what's that unlabeled one?" Now, if you guys remember, I don't know how many watch the channel, but I tested the prototype of this out. I think I did that live on Instagram, and then I actually reviewed it once they got the labels made, and I absolutely went nuts over it. It's a Fatale sauce. It's got really good heat to it. It's excellent, and I liked it so much. I actually sent Johnny a bottle of it. Kevin is in the building watching all the way from Hawaii. We love you, Kevin. Kevin is the biggest supporter of the chili community. He is, man. He's bought more hot sauce from the chili community than anyone I know. He's watched more videos than anyone I know. He always shows love. So we love you, Kevin, and we do appreciate you. All right, so anyways, Alec sent me a message back, and he said that this is a new prototype that they're working on for a mild sauce, and it's using the Brazilian starfish, which I'm assuming it's Brazilian starfish yellow, and a carrot bomb pepper. Now, I don't know what a carrot bomb is. I know there's the Bulgarian carrot pepper, and I know cherry bombs. It could be a cross between the two. What's up? Jamie's in the building on the bus. Guys, stay tuned. I'm about to get into this. I got my spoon here. So this is a new prototype from Bull City Pepper Co. If you guys have never tried their stuff, I don't have their hottest sauce. It's called the Death Rides a Bull. It's made with their own cross, which is the Fatal Death Pepper. Blows away the Primatale. It's just as hot as the Primatale, but it has better flavor, has thicker walls, and it's just stupid hot, man. That and the prototype, the Primo's Army, are the 2 hottest I've ever had, all natural. Mark Garcia is in the building. All right, let's get into this. So this one is made with, the carrot bomb pepper and the Brazilian starfish. So let's see the pour. With the pour with these guys is going to be perfect. Look at that. All right, I got the spoon all the way full. The pour is just silky smooth. Their consistency, all their sauces, I love the pour on them. Wow. It is super tangy. Those peppers have like some citrusy notes, some fruity notes. And there's a slight burn on it. But it is mild. Wow. My wife has been begging me to come out with a mild sauce. You know, my sauces they're medium and hot, you know, but wow. Me, I don't grow the peppers, and my farmers, they don't have the, you know, I just don't have I haven't had the peppers for a mild sauce, but Jamie sent me some ahi fantasies, and I'll tell you right now, those were the ones that I was like, now, these guys actually had a sauce that was with ahi fantasy, I believe. It was like a white sauce. It was literally white. That was a prototype they sent me earlier in the year. Some of you guys remember that they sent me like 6 different prototypes. They were all good, but there was one that was really stood out. Had Szechuan peppercorn in it, and I was like, and it left your mouth with that little tingle of the Szechuan peppercorn, and I was like, that right there is unique, and I hope they come out with that one. It was just different than anything I've ever had. I absolutely loved it. But they had a few other ones, but they did have one that was with the ahi fantasy. But anyways, when I tried that ahi fantasy and my wife tried it and stuff, she's like, that's the one, man. That's the one. Like something like that. You know what I mean? Excellent. Thank you, brother. Boy, let me tell you something, man. Those things are a treat. Now, I've seen people growing them. I've just never had one. And Keith Lego's in the building. Let's do another spoonful. I hope you guys watched the video today, because this is a treat, man. I just did a brand new release sauce this morning. That was what I uploaded earlier, which is this, the Bayou Adventure from Adventure Sauces. I'm the first one to review it. Now I'm doing a prototype for Bull City. I can say this, Alec, Clay, if you guys watch this, definitely drop this sauce. Come out with it. As is, it doesn't need any adjustments. It's freaking amazing. It's tangy. It's a little bit citrusy, like I can tell, like, you know, it's the Brazilian starfish. They just have a little bit of that citrusy kind of, you know. Like I missed a comment. Hold on 1 second. Sometimes I can read them. What is the hottest and best sauce for around $15? So I would say, I got a bottle here. Probably the Primo Army. I think they're $12 or something like that. The really, really hot ones, Primo Army, theirs I think is $12.99 or $11.99. The company that made this. Look up Bull City, Bull, and then second word City, Pepper Co. Go there and get the one that's called Death Rides a Bull. It's the hottest one. It's made with their own cross. That, if you want a stupid hot sauce and it tastes good too, stupid hot, and there's no extracts in it, none of that stuff. That is exactly what. So what this is from Bull City Pepper Company. This is a mild sauce, a prototype that they sent me. It's amazing, man. I could eat it. I could throw it on breakfast, burritos, whatever. I could put it on a salad. Wow. Really screams like any kind of vegetables, like grilled veg. I don't know. Veggie wrap. You can put on whatever. Wow. How freaking amazing. That right there is, I would consider this like, this is a trailblazer. This is something that I think the hot sauce world needs, right? because there's a ton of mild sauces out there. And these guys, by the way, these guys perfected a mild sauce and won first place this year from the same company, Good Gracious Green. This is mild. Now, I did let Eliza, my daughter, try some earlier. Look, this is the bottle I opened 2 days ago. You know it's good if Uncle Bocow's killing that much. But it is a mild sauce. But Eliza got pretty lit up off it, so it does have some heat. It's not a no-heat sauce, you know. You're using hot peppers. This one, same thing. It's a mild sauce, but it does got heat. I can feel it in my throat right now, but it's nothing crazy, you know what I mean? So my wife's been harping on me to make something, and what's really, something I've been hoping to see happen is someone using some of the more exotic and rare varieties to come out with a mild sauce. So I've just been interested in, seeing how it is. We did grow Brazilian starfish a couple years back, and Eliza loved them so much. They were her plants. She took care of them and everything. That she was eating them. She was picking them and eating them. And so we didn't have enough to make a sauce. Although I think I did end up making like a fermented sauce for her, and some of those were in there. But just with all these like ahi fantasies and some of these other ones that I've tried this year, I'm sold, man. I'm sold. People, I did not like mild peppers before, and it was because I didn't get to try some cool stuff. Flamin' Jackson, what's good? Right as I was jumping on here, I seen your text message. Thank you for asking about me. I am better now. So, some of you know about this. A few of you who are watching. The rest of you don't. Let me tell you something. I've been working with pepper flakes all day, okay? And this one's a blend, but I got a piece of Primatali pepper flake in my eye, and it got stuck in there. And I don't care, man. I don't have an eye wash kit or nothing like that. I don't know if that would have helped if I was to squeeze it hard enough when I was blinking or not. I don't have one. There was no way to get that thing out. That was the worst pain I've ever been in. Never have I experienced anything like it. Now, I have had that light sucks. I have cut peppers up and touched my eyes plenty of times. I do it all the time. I hardly ever wear gloves. Okay. Yeah. I have had tincture get in my eye. It was weird. I was bottling up a tincture one time, and I squeezed I use an injector, like a syringe, to get it out, and then you can just go, and it's like half of that syringe equals one bottle. It's perfect. It's so fast doing it like that. And I don't know what I did, but somehow I went ching, and I just like bong, like a little tiny piece of tink flew up, hit me in the eye, and that was torture. And it was bad. I've gotten pepper powder in my eyes plenty of times, tons of times. That powder's pretty bad too. All of them will get you, but having a piece of flake get in the eye was a whole new level. It would not stop. It would not stop. I was in so much pain. My temples swelled up. I blew my nose. Like, my nose was running for, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes at least. And my blood pressure, I could just feel my blood pressure going up because I was in so much pain. So, and I was literally, and my wife and Eliza were arguing right when it happened. And I was like, just shut up, please. And I was like, leave me alone. And I was like, and my wife was in the, we got like a hallway here. Two people can't be in it. I'm in like comfortably. And she was doing something, and I'm like, let me get a path. I was so frustrated. And finally, she's like, why? You got to go in there? I'm like, I just need to walk right now. And I just walked back and forth through the house. And I recorded audio of it and took a picture of my eye. I put it up on the bullpen so the members know about it. And it was an hour of torture. And I'm going to tell you, I think what happened was, I think that eventually so much of my eye juice, of course it hydrated that piece of pepper flake, and then I think it worked out. So I get something stuck in my eye, especially like an eyelash or hair, it's in there most of the time for the day. The only time it comes out is when I go to sleep. I'll wake up and it's not there anymore. But I also wake up with the eyelash in my eye like twice a month, just random, and that's like usually it messes with me like half the day. Then it works itself out. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks. Um, but I've never been in that much pain in my life. I went into panic mode. Yeah, and I didn't eat nothing hot. I mean, we did have an awesome dinner though. We had I had used some of this pepper flake on it, uh, and some fresh pods. But we made this really nice, beautiful salad. And there's a piece. Eliza's got a piece left over here. She didn't finish. Um, but this is tomato pie. So, mm, now most people would say, "Well, that just looks like pizza." Um, the Utica New Yorkers would like get nasty and violent with you if you called it pizza. Uh, they call it tomato pie. It's it's made pretty much like pizza, but it's just a little bit different. It's served at room temperature. I lived in this little town called Little Falls. Now, mind you, Little Falls is right like next to Utica, Herkimer, but it's only like 20 minutes, 25 minutes from where I'm from. But there's just that 20 minutes difference. There's a food culture difference, okay? Um, and so now everyone they all got good pizza. There's good pizza spots in both towns, in both areas, but um, so you have this town called Frankfort, which is right there. It's part of it, and they like if you get a hot dog anywhere, they use the New England style hot dog buns. I don't know if you guys know what they are, but they don't have any crust on the side. They're like a piece of bread, right, on both sides, and you grill the outside of them hot dog buns. Some of you may have seen them. They call them New England style hot dog buns, and that's what's used for clam boats and lobster rolls in New England. So that's one thing is like that you gotta, people won't buy a hot dog from you unless it's grilled on both sides of the hot dog bun. They have a few other things that they're particular about or that are different. Chicken riggies. That's right, chicken riggies. So chicken riggies, like I said, west of where I'm from, it's a big thing. What it is it's just rigatonis, and they put them in this sauce it's a marinara sauce and ricotta cheese like mixed together with a little bit of wine and jalapenos, and then chicken breast, of course, grilled chicken, chopped up, and just mix it all together. Bomb. That's chicken riggies. People go nuts over it. Okay, they go nuts over chicken riggies. It's good. It's good. So that's another thing that's of that Western New York, or Central New York really, but it goes west from where I'm from, and I know they have it in Rochester, which is way further west, but because my daughter's mother went to school up there, and her college buddies like made it for me, and they were like, "We're making you chicken riggies." I'm like, "Oh, cool," and they were so excited. They didn't realize that I had it before, but chicken riggies, but tomato pie, right? Tomato pie. So when you guys get off this video, just go type in Google tomato pie. You'll see Utica, New York show up. And what it is you're making it like a thicker crust Sicilian pizza. The dough is the same as pizza dough, and you're gonna put it in a pan, and it's square, cooked in a rectangle pan. But you have to use good tomatoes, and you want to cook your tomatoes, your sauce a little bit. So me, I used 2 bulbs of this today, of this beautiful organic garlic from Trader Joe's. I stay with organic garlic. We just always, it's so good for you. But I actually sat here and then I chopped it up, sauteed it in the little pot, and just 1 can, the smaller 16-ounce can of organic crushed tomatoes, no salt added. And then I put some salt in it, and a little bit of pepper flake, and that's it. Just that garlic and olive oil, and that right there, that nice thick sauce, and it'd be too much for a pizza. Okay, like most people would use about half of that, or they would put a little water in the sauce, and they wouldn't cook the sauce because a regular pizza sauce cooks on the pizza, right? So this, you cook the sauce a little bit because there's more on there, and you put a nice. Some people use tomato paste also. I don't see no need to, but you put a nice layer, like thick sauce. You just push that pizza dough down into that. Make sure you got a nice crust, raised crust, so that the sauce doesn't go off the edge. And you bake it in the oven. You hit it with a little Parmesan and or Romano. I use Romano. That's what I wanted. A little bit of Romano, no mozzarella cheese, no toppings. You bake it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. So you're actually cooking it a little bit longer than a pizza. Pizza, you're cooking fast, right? This, you're cooking a little bit longer. And it's just great. It's really good. My wife doesn't like to eat a lot of cheese, and the baby has had some gastrointestinal problems also, and my wife doesn't process it well. She does eat cheese though, just not a ton, and she usually likes stuff like feta and maybe fresh mozzarella or something. So pizza cheese, she really doesn't like it. If I put a little bit on when I make homemade pizzas, I usually put less on her half. That's about it. With this, you're not doing that. You're actually just using some Romano or Parmesan. Let me see here. Heck yeah, no, I'm glad. You too, Goof. Thank you, man. So yeah, the Utica tomato pie. Like if you call it pizza there, I mean it's a big mafia town, man. I'd watch what I say in Utica. I lived in Utica before. It's a rough town. But it's got some really good food up there. That is the home of Cora Foods and Casa Imports, who I know the owner of that. And rest in peace, Enzo Casamento, my brother. He actually passed away. He was my friend. His father and his family, they own that company. And I worked for Enzo actually at an Italian restaurant and pizza spot. But the Utica has great food, great Italian heritage there. And so tomato pie, yeah, look it up, man. Look it up. It is a thing, and it's served at room temperature. So I don't remember the very first time I had it. Maybe, I don't know. But I know one time I lived in Little Falls, and I was broke. I was broke as all hell. And there was this festival going on by the river, and they had a band playing and stuff, and there was all kinds of booths and stuff set up. And I was like, hey, I'll walk over there. And so I crossed the bridge and went over to this shindig that was going on. It was a beautiful summer day. I remember probably 72 degrees. Like, you know how it is. Upstate New York in the summer is awesome. But I remember I didn't have money, I think I had $1, $2 or something to my name. But someone, they were out there selling little, squares about that big of that tomato pie for like, I don't know what it was, $1 or $2, or no, it was like $1 or like 2 for $2 or 2 for $1, something like that. And I remember just, yeah, give me one, and I ate it. I was like, man, that's freaking good, So, yeah, that's actually a thing, man. So, I mean, to me, it's just like, to me, it's really like a Sicilian pizza with no cheese on it. I mean, that's the best way to explain it. They might get mad if you called it that. There's not really much of a difference. You know what, though? Andrew Zimmern and somebody else on the Food Network, they did shows. They actually went to Utica, and they actually had tomato pie and showed them making it, and like insulted those people, like, okay, it's pizza, They're like, no, it's not. It's tomato pie. So that's what we had for dinner, and it was great. And I make my own dough. The dough came out perfect. I'll tell you, sometimes my dough doesn't. Sometimes I don't have the right yeast. Like I have like fast acting, like instant yeast or something. Um, or sometimes I'll let it proof a little bit too much. But I found really what I like is I like when I usually take my dough if it's summertime and I put it in a metal bowl, put it like something over it, saran wrap or aluminum foil, set it outside, baby. It's humid out there, it's hot out there, it rises right up. But what I like to do is let it rise. It'll double in size, right? Unless you leave it out there too long, then it'll triple in size. And then I bring it inside, throw it in the fridge. And then what happens is it shrinks down a little bit, right? So it lets it be a little bit more chewy and dense when you make the pizza. And then, yeah, we make the pizza. You know, my wife, like I said, she will only eat organic. I don't like non-organic white flour. I think it's crap. It always makes me feel bloated and crappy. But we make calzones and we make pizza and, you know, different stuff like that all the time. She makes breads. I'm not much of a bread baker. She makes all kinds of weird breads and stuff. She makes Irish soda bread. It's to die for. That's really good. But yeah, tomato pie. But sorry to get off subject. I had to talk about that. But this right here is a win, guys. I'm gonna do another spoonful of it. It's just so damn good. It's so tangy and it's vibrant. That's a good way to explain it. It's vibrant. Okay. A lot of times with mild peppers, it doesn't have a vibrant, bright flavor to it. Wow. You guys, I don't know what they'll call this, but keep an eye out. I'm really hoping that they come out with this sauce. Because I could eat this on anything. I could throw this on breakfast burritos. I could throw it on some tacos. It really screams like salad. Like even if I was doing like a steak salad or even any kind of salad, I could just throw this whole bottle on there, man, and mix it up. That is legit. So yeah, Bull City Pepper Company, check them out. All my chili heads out there, I think you're gonna like this one. If you go to their website, this is their Golden Hurricane. It is made with fatales. It has a little bit of golden raisins in it. You don't taste them. They don't make the sauce like sweet, but it balances the vinegars. So they actually have 3 vinegars. Most hot sauces only use white vinegar. Uncle Bocow uses white and apple cider mixed, and that's what I prefer. And this one has apple cider, white vinegar, and red wine vinegar. Okay, so it's a really good sauce, and it's got great heat. It's got great heat to it. And if you like something hotter, get the Death Rides a bowl. If you want something for the kids or for the family, Rambunctious Red is like a cayenne, like red pepper sauce, table sauce, and this one is also mild. And this is a Serrano sauce, and it's so good. It's so good. Look, 2 days ago I opened this, or 3 days. I mean, there's only a drop left because Eliza just didn't get to it. That's all. So, it's sauce season, guys. It's freaking sauce season, and I'm so excited for it. The weather's cooling down. I will be still reviewing pods. I know Jamie's sending me some more, a lot of them. Thank you, Jamie. And so I'll be doing some more pod reviews. Like I said last night on the live, I may have, usually this time of year, man, we all kind of have an overabundance of peppers. And so, you know, I'm sure there will be other people that might send me some pods. So, of course, if they do, I will review them, and I will appreciate them, and I will love them. But besides that, it's sauce season. We're in it. It is it. Ain't no stopping it. 2024, 25 sauce season, man. You're going to see a lot more people over the next couple months that are going to be reviewing sauces, because they've been doing pods and doing different things. Some people was doing a lot of traveling. Some people took the summer off. But, winter time, man, fall and winter, big time sauce review. Big time sauce reviews. And you even see, like, the sales of hot sauce are slow right now. They're slow. And they'll start picking up the end of this month, which it's getting close to the end, or maybe October. you'll start seeing sales pick up on hot sauce. And so it is this season. Uncle Bokow freaking loves you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow.